Yul Edochie faces new court charges, Jàil them. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time or visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Yul Edochie has faced new charges. This time around, it is not funny. This is a new charge that has been faced with Yul Edochie. It's no longer the divorce own. It's no longer about bigamy. It's no longer about other charges. Now, this is a new charge that has been faced with Yul Edochie. Indeed, when people come out to say something or criticize something, they come out to say it because they've seen it, they've gone deeper to understand the whole situation. It's just something we need to understand. One person will come out and say something. We can easily assume maybe it's coming out of maybe misunderstanding with the other person or something. But when 5, 6, 10, 20, 100, 50, 500 people or persons come out to say the same thing or criticize the same thing, then you should know that the issue is not coming from a side or a point of emotion, it's coming from a point of truth. This is the case of Yul Edochie. People have come out to criticize his action of being into polygamy, but people are coming out. Some persons will come out and say that why are they chasing clout and um why are why are they overreacting on Yul Edochie's decision to be a polygamist. But I think it's not overreaction. I think what is being or what is happening is not just overreaction, it is just the truth. Yul Edochie is not doing things that he was supposed to do well, and that is what propelled this is new charge. And he might find himself in Kirikiri. Like Kirikiri, funny enough, most people that have gone to Kirikiri, they went there for trivial things, things they overlooked. But now Yul Edochie might just find himself in Kirikiri if he do not take decisive measures, if he does not try to work on himself and fix what he has scattered. If not, he might find himself in a very bigger mess. I cannot imagine how Yul Edochie, he wants to be a polygamist. He went to be with Judy Austin while he was married to May Edochie. That was not enough. He decided to take further action into doing certain things that were not right. And you know one thing, one luck he has is that May Edochie is a very quiet person. May Edochie will be the last person to come out to talk about whatever thing she's going through. She wouldn't come out to say it because if she comes out to say it, people might see her as a controversial person. And this is the last thing May Edochie wants for herself, for her career, for her children. Ndiche is not a controversial person at all. She prefers keeping things to herself, even if the thing is trying to overwhelm her. She bottles her emotions and she'll be the last person to come out online to explain what she's going through and how she feels and how several reactions are making her feel. She doesn't come out online to be emotional. She'll be the last person to do that. This is something that is a very good and a very beautiful attribute of May Edochie. Well, before I continue, my dear subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, please do well to like and subscribe. Hit on the notification bell and the subscribe button so whenever news, information, discussion like this comes up, you will not miss any of it. If you've done so, thank you and God bless you. Well, before I dive into the main discussion of today, but okay, there's a very interesting news that has been making the wave or making wave on social media. It's about a podcast. This same podcast, though, podcast has been really creating more issues and more controversy in the society. But this podcast is between Chinwe and Splendor. And according to the podcast, she came out to say something. She said she came out to say how she graduated from school, from the university, while that she graduated not by reading, but she used her body to graduate. She allowed access to it, and that was how she graduated. But now, according to the information that has come up, she made a speech that she has been receiving calls, emails from her school telling her to return her certificate before 48 hours. According to what she said, after my interview in a podcast where I said I hardly attended lectures but graduated with good grades because I used my money to get all I wanted in the school. The university I attended has emailed me and ordered I should return my certificates before 48 hours. Chinwe Splendor, who she had a salacious and obscene interview with Yan Baba over the weekend where she claimed she was with all MDs of real estate companies in Anambra. She cried out and also claimed that women in real estate constantly sleep with buyers. That was what she said. That if you see a woman that is in real estate, that this is what they do. And she has received backlash, saying severe one on social media about her podcast, and now has quiz demanding the retrieval of her certificate within 48 hours. Wow, these are issues. Well, moving on to the topic on ground being Yul Edochie's new charge. Well, according to the information, Yul Edochie has been charged following his neglect to his children. According to what this person came out to say, the person you can see on the screen, this man came out to analyze that Yul Edochie has failed to take care of his children properly. That it was not about going to be a polygamist. That he ran away, he ran to be a polygamist, but he cannot act like a real polygamist. That Ned Woko that people are comparing him with, because Ned Woko is a polygamist too. That people are comparing him with Ned Woko, but Ned Woko will never ever neglect his children. That Ned Woko has always been taking care of his children, taking care of them properly, not just taking care of them, but giving them maximum care, not overlooking them, not overlooking their emotions, not overlooking whatever thing they want. He always bring it to them at their beck and call. Unlike you, the Dochi, that has neglected his position as the father and neglected his things, or the things he was meant to do. He has neglected them, that even the daughter had to call him and ask him. He was like, the mother, me Doche, makes more money than him, so that whenever they need anything or help or assistance, they should call me Edoche. This is what this man has revealed online. And it's still a lot of reactions, and people are like, are you serious? And this is a very serious crime. Oh. It's a very serious crime on like in the law court in Nigeria, according to Nigeria constitution. It's a very serious crime, and they don't take it funny. They do not take it funny. You have to face the brunt. You have to face the brunt. And it's like a section 372 of the Criminal Code Act in Nigeria, which says that it cannot, any person who is being the parent, guardian, or any other person having the lawful care or charge of a child under the age of 12 years and being able to maintain such child willfully and without law or reasonable cause, deserts the child and leaves it without means of support, is guilty of a misdemeanor and is liable to face the wrath of the court. Is liable to punishment that the court has deemed fit for him or her. And this is what Jude Edochie is doing. And he feels to understand that the law will definitely have his course. You don't overlook all these things. The word of the law, they do not overlook it. You have to face the brunt. The music you're trying to play, you have to dance to it. No matter how bad the beats and everything is, you will dance to it. This is what they're making you to understand. So he will not come out and be misbehaving. He comes out online and says the proud polygamist, but you do not do the actions. You do not do what the responsibilities that come with polygamy. You are overlooking them, or you are shying away from them, but you come out online to claim being a polygamist. This is unfair. It is totally unfair, and it is something that is punishable under the law of Nigeria and according to the Nigeria constitution. But I don't know your reactions. I truly do not know what you think. Feel free to drop your comments, your reactions. How do you feel? Feel free to share. And please do not forget to hit on the notification bell and the subscribe button to always stay tuned to Honest Mike. Always take care and I love you. Bye.